Hey everyone, good afternoon. Thanks for tuning into the Crafty Librarian. So glad to see you. We are going to make, again, another simple craft. I thought I would steer away from the paper because we were doing so much paper stuff. And we would switch it up and do something completely different today. So we are going to make, I'm going to show you how to make a cute little flower pillow. Now this is fleece, so what you're going to need, let's look at our supplies here. You're going to need fleece, of course, in whatever colors you like. I chose pink and green for the leaf and white for the middle, but you can also see that I've got purple here. You need something to stuff your little pillow. So this is just actual regular stuffing, but honestly, you could probably use lots of different things to stuff your little pillow with. I've got scissors, I've got a writing utensil. Just a little tip though, maybe don't use a Sharpie unless you're really making sure that you're cutting around the Sharpie line. So your Sharpie lines are going to show if you're not exactly cutting around your line. And we need a glue stick, a glue gun. So glue gun, glue sticks. So, all right, let's get started. I made a simple pattern, so this is not hard. I really don't think that anybody's going to need a template. Just freehand your little petals and your leaves. It was super, super easy. So I made a big leaf. I made a medium-sized leaf, a small one, and a leaf for my patterns, okay? So, and also I don't remember what I used to cut the circle out, but you can use something. Oh, I used a paper plate just to draw a circle pattern so that it was perfectly circular. So you draw your two circles. I'm going to show you here, two circles that you're going to glue around the edges or sew. So here's the thing. You could actually sew this pillow just as easily if you choose to. And actually it might turn out a little bit neater if you actually did so, but you're going to cut out your two round pieces, your front and your back. You're going to glue or sew nearly all the way around, just leaving a little bit of an opening to put your stuffing in there, okay? And then let me show you simply how to cut out, how to draw your pattern and to cut it out. So it's really easy, very self-explanatory. Just edge your leaf or your petal shape on your felt and you're going to cut it out. And in the case of the leaf, you just need two, because you're going to put two leaves on your flower. So for this one, I'm going to make sure that I cut all the way around the Sharpie. I had not realized that when I drew these on and cut them out, for some reason, that they were probably going to show. Even when you flip them to the back side, you can still see a little bit of that Sharpie on there. So make sure that you're cutting all the way around that. And let me just show you with the petal. And you can make your petals whatever shape that you want. I just kind of made these, I don't know what shape this would be, sort of an oval with a flat bottom, but you could make pointy tops, whatever you want. So on this one, I'm going to make sure that I turn all the way around again. So very, very easy. Once you get your two pieces glued, on the back side, you're going to glue down your leaves. Okay, so the same over here. I just glued these down on the back side of my pillow. All right, then what you're going to do, I'm going to use purple for this pillow. You take the little leaves that you cut out, or the little petals that you cut out, and if you want to get an idea of how many you're going to need, you can lay them all out. And if you put them higher up on the rim of the circle, then you're not going to see the pink or whatever color you used for your circle. So I'm going to push those pretty close to the end there so I don't see any of that pink peeking out. I'm just going to lay these out. See how I like it there. So, looks pretty good. Okay. And then you can individually. Now, you know what? I probably would cut out. I'm going to cut out a couple more because I think I need a couple more of the larger leaf here, or the larger petal. And so for this smaller one, I didn't use the big giant petals. I just used the medium size. Okay, let me cut out one more. See if that fills in the gaps a little bit. Okay, I think we'll squeeze one more right in here like that. All right, so I'm not gonna glue them all, but I am gonna show you. So of course, you know, if you've used a glue gun, how important it is to be very careful. If you've never used a glue gun before, be very careful because obviously the glue is really, really hot. And if you are like me, somehow you manage to get glue all over yourself no matter how careful you are. So ultra careful with the hot glue. All right, let's do one more. Now, all my petals are not uniform, so I'm not sure how that happened considering I used a pattern, but I don't think that it's a big deal. You don't need to have all your petals be uniform because obviously when you are in nature, you're not going to see flower petals all uniform. So then you're going to go in and you're going to put down your second row. Okay, so let me show you. And I glued them in between the two bigger ones. So you're going to just place that one right in between the first row. And you can see the little glue gun, little glue strings there. Just pull them off. Okay, like that. So for sure, this little petal right here is a strange size. I don't know how that happened, but okay. All right, so one more. Let's do one or two more. Okay. Put the little petals all the way around. And then, of course, you're going to do the same for the little ones. And you're going to put the little one in between the seam of the two medium ones that are in your second row. You can make as many rows as you want. You could totally fill this up with lots of rows of petals. Okay, see, I got glue on my finger. It's burning my finger. Okay, so you're going to place your little ones all the way around like that. And then for the middle, let me show you on this one. So on the bigger one, I did 4 rows of petals and it left a little tiny spot in the middle. And really, I think you can fill this middle part with whatever you want. I just happen to have some white felt that I cut into little circles and just glued the little circles in there. So if I kept going with more rows, I would have a smaller middle. And let me show you. You could do 2 things. You could bunch it up like this and just have one big middle like that, which I think would look kind of cool if you can see that. Or you can do what I did on the big palette and just cut some little circles and just glue the little circles in the middle too. So the fun thing about this is that you can use whatever colors you want, whatever color you want. You can make them as big or as small as you want. You could fill them with as much stuffing as you want. I think it'd be cute to make a really, really big one. You could put it at wherever you want to put it. Your bed, your couch. I think this would be kind of fun for a kid to do to put in their bedroom. Okay, so same thing, super, super easy. We're just going to glue these down. And again, with the glue, be careful. Just to fill that middle piece. Okay. And then you're going to have these little stringy things from your glue gun that you just pull off. Okay, now I'm going to turn this upside down to show you how to fill it. So I'm going to take off the ones that aren't glued down. Okay, so you flip it over. So on the first one, on the big one, I actually stuffed it first. So we'll see if it's easier to stuff it last on this tiny one. I'm not sure that it's going to make a huge difference, so whatever your preference is. And again, if you're sewing, it's probably going to take you a little more time, but you might get a neater finished product, and it might hold up a little bit better too. So once you stuff it and you get it to your desired thickness, just going to glue up or sew up the little end. So put your glue right there in the end. And glue it shut. Like that. You're going to have to hold it down so it seals. But there you have it. Really, really easy. Super cute. Get creative. Pick the colors that you like and have fun making one. So until next week, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great afternoon. Bye.